What is up, you guys? Today, it is my personal goal to show you guys that the caution signs that you're seeing along your journey are actually signs to keep going, not signs to steer off and go out where everybody else is going. See, the road that's traveled by 99% of people is put together. There's not as many potholes, less cracks. It's lit up. It's safe. It's secure. And unfortunately, a lot of people get addicted to the comfort, addicted to the security. Although I'm here to tell you, because I know the 1% in this world is listening to this podcast, even if you're not a part of the 1% right now. And along this journey, you may see more potholes. You may see more cracks. The lights on this road might go out. You may see a lot of bright yellow signs saying, hey, go back to the other road. But I'm here to tell you that if you look further down the road, you may just see a green sign to keep going. And if you don't see the green sign, just travel a little further. Keep going. Be persistent. Be determined. Be consistent. And that green sign will show up. And at some point in your journey, you will be on the road that everybody else dreams about being on. You'll be driving that car. You'll be in the house. You'll be in the private lane. Now, if you're not a materialistic person, I'm not necessarily use those symbols as the impact that you've made in this world, as the changes that you made, as the hard work that you've put into it. The fact that you were willing to be the person that you wanted to be when everybody told you that you couldn't be that person, that you couldn't go achieve the success that you wanted to. Now, I really appreciate you showing up because I know everybody has these thoughts. Oh, should I give up? And the truth of the matter is I'd be lying if I never said I wanted to give up. There's times that was a thin hair away. Entrepreneurship is such a fun journey. It's such an exciting time. Although to say the least, that there's downfalls and take away entrepreneurship. Maybe it's being a family. Maybe it's being the best father in the world. There's different journeys in people's lives, and my journey is not going to be your own. But I can promise you that the road that you're traveling along right now, if it's your road that you have chosen to who to be and what to do, you're on the right road, even if it doesn't look put together right now. To see that, over a year ago, I was dreaming about my one-on-one coaching, my consulting, my group coaching. I was dreaming about this podcast. I was dreaming about the social media following. I was dreaming about writing a book. I was dreaming about having my own house. And I'm there today. Now, sometimes it doesn't seem that way because we don't always look in the past and see how far we've come. But I can almost guarantee you that if you look in the past, where you're at today is something that you were dreaming about. So recognize that if you consistently set goals in the future and you consistently show up, whether it's beautiful or not at this point, at some point you will reach where your goal is set. At some point you will achieve that rainbow. At some point you will achieve that success that you're looking for. Now the problem is most people give up. Most people throw in the towel. Most people say, you know what, this is too hard. I just want to go hang out with friends, drink and party and not worry about it. Most people throw in the towel, and at some point they regret the day they throw in the towel because they wish that they could become more and they could achieve more. Are you going to become the person that you're destined to be and do the things that you're going to be destined to do, or are you going to be down to throw in the towel? Because I promise right now, I will never throw in the towel. Not just for everybody else, but for me. This life is not just about other people. I'm becoming the person I want to be and doing the things that I want to do for me, for God, for my future after this life. Yet most people are thinking about what my neighbor thinks, what the other people think. What my mom thinks, what my dad thinks, what my sibling thinks. What about you? What do you want? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? That's the most important thing. Because we're always going to be told who to be and what to do in this world. You could be the most successful entrepreneur and people are going to disagree with you. You could be the most successful, amazing artist in the entire world. People aren't going to like your art all the time. Who are you becoming? What are you doing about your life? Now, again, as we go through this conversation, if you're along this path where there's potholes, there's cracks, there's snakes, there's spiders, there's no lights, and it's blank and it's lonely. And off to the left, you see the freeway that is lit up light with everybody else on it. You literally have a choice to either keep going or to go where everybody else is going. But I can promise you, if you stick with me through this journey and you're determined, you're consistent, and you don't give up, as long as you don't give up, you will never fail. And at some point you will succeed and you will be traveling along the road that everybody dreams about traveling on. To speak to that, your network, your community that you affiliate with is crucial. If you're wanting to become more and you're wanting to achieve more, you need to get in touch with people that are also trying to become more and to achieve more. To speak to that, you need coaching. You need somebody in your corner that is right there next to you saying, hey, if you make these tweaks, then that's going to make the biggest difference for you in your life. That's the power of a coach. You can be playing a game of ball, be doing all the right things in your mind, and never really win. But having a coach say, hey, if you make that tweak, you're going to hit a home run. So join me with the link below to the Prosperous Life membership. I coach you on a weekly basis on Mondays. You connect with the community, you get a course so that you can begin to become more, achieve more, and connect with a community that's doing the same. Now let's get into it. So caution signs are signs to keep going. Caution signs are signs to keep going. 99% of give up. 99% of people give up. My question to you is, are you a part of the 99%? Or are you a part of the 1%? Because after so many caution signs that are bright yellow, the stop signs that are red, the potholes, the snakes, the people that decide to crash into your car and leave and screw you over, most people quit. I know you're a part of the 1% if you're listening to this. This is like a video game. Life is like a video game. As long as you keep getting better in life, as long as you continue to become more, and as long as you strive to consistently achieve more, there's always going to be caution signs, even on the road that everybody dreams of traveling. And I'll tell you why. It's like a video game. You beat one level, and you can stay on it. It's going to be easy to keep beating that level, beating the boss. You can get comfortable with that level. But if you want to become better in the game and you want to win the game, then you go on to the next level. And there's a whole nother set of caution signs. There's a whole nother set of challenges. And there's a whole nother boss to win. The boss is the target in life, the target that you're shooting for. And the process of getting to the boss to win is the journey. Now, after 5, 6, 7, 8 levels, you can go back to the first level that you ever played, and it's simple. It's easy. It's because you got some thick skin, you got some skill, you got some knowledge. Now, every time you go win a level, you have the opportunity to stay there. Keep playing the same level on repeat. You have the opportunity to go back to past levels. But if you don't move forward, your life will never become great. Your life will never become prosperous. You will never become the person you're capable of being and achieving. Every level that you win, you can decide, you know what? I'm going to get comfortable and sit right here for a little bit. You have the power to choose comfort, or you can choose discomfort. Be okay with the caution signs of every level that you go up into in life. Again, life is a video game. As long as you're winning and up-leveling your life, there's going to be more levels, more bosses to win, and more caution signs to overcome. Most people choose comfort and easiness, security, because it's comfortable. That's not your destiny. Your destiny is to become more so you can achieve more. And as long as you do that and you're persistent, you're consistent, you're determined, you will always succeed as long as you never quit. The only time that you ever fail is the moment that you quit. So are you a part of the 99% of people that quit on their dreams? Or are you a part of the 1% that says, oh, that's a caution sign. Cool, I'm going to overcome it and do so. It's not always easy. Sometimes those caution signs can be a pain. Sometimes they can be hard. Sometimes it's hard spiritually, mentally, physically, on your business, financially, relationships, you name it. But are you willing to overcome the caution signs in your life? It's when life gets easy that you really need to start to question things. Maybe you've been on a level for a long time. Maybe you're getting beat by the same boss over and over and over again. Okay, I hear you. This level at the end is hard. Maybe you can finish 95% of this level on a video game, and that 5% is holding you back from achieving the next level. Well, what's your perspective? Really start to question things in your life that are still the same. Question the thoughts, the beliefs that you've believed on forever. Because sometimes going about the same thing over and over again, day after day, is what is actually hurting you the most. When you think something's actually serving you, sometimes it's not. You have to become hyper aware of all things that are present in your life today and all things in the future. That way you can truly up level and become aware of the things that aren't serving you or are serving you, even when you think they are. And again, no matter how hard things get, look a little bit more ahead from the caution sign. Whatever problem you're facing, if you're specifically focused on that, naturally, you're going to find all the reasons to quit. Look around. You'll find green lights to keep going, reasons to keep going. You'll find your purpose. You'll find the impact that you've made. You'll find your family is relying on you. Look for those green lights. Don't always just be hyper-focused on these caution signs. Now, naturally, on the road most traveled, there's going to be more light. There's more people. There's more headlights. There's more people walking or driving or riding a bicycle. Did you know that you have the power to create your own light? Most people feel they need somebody else to give them a light, to give them permission to show up, to give them love so that they feel loved, to tell them that they're beautiful so they feel beautiful. What if I told you that you are your own light? See, you get up in the morning. You can tell me if you agree with this or not. You get up in the morning with no lights on. You stub your toe. Well, if you just turned on your phone flashlight or a different light, your chances drop dramatically down if you had a light on. Not to say that you'll never stub your toe. It's still going to happen whether you have the light on or not. But the chances go down dramatically if you turn on a light. Now, the reason I mention this is because the road that you're traveling along may be dark. And darkness is pretty damn scary. Darkness equals death. Darkness means you're consolidated. Darkness means anxiety, sadness, you name it. Being dark and sitting in the dark alone is never fun. The problem is people get comfortable in the dark and they stay in a pit and then they naturally fall into the average lifestyle, and or they get so sick of the dark that they just immediately make the jump. So they don't necessarily go into the pit. They just say, I'm tired of this. I'm going to go over there. Because that road is lit up. What if you turned on your own light? What if you recognize that you hold the power to turn on your light all along? Because you do. You can create your own light by having a vision. A lot of visionaries succeed at a high level, but not all entrepreneurs, not all high level achievers are visionaries, goal setters. But the fact of the matter is, if you can't see your next step, you will never walk forward efficiently. If you're in a dark room, maybe you do take the next step forward, but maybe you take one forward, one right, one back, one left, and then you're right back where you were at before. It made no sense, had no influence on your life. But when you have a vision, you have a goal, you can see your next step after next step after next step. That will give you the light needed to keep your life moving forward and being able to see your journey, your next steps, so that you don't consistently look over to that light that's so distracting and tempted to get over that or to hop over that. When you see your light and you see your vision, naturally you're so focused on your own light that you just keep moving forward. So I would really encourage you, even if it was just one goal, set a goal that's very specific. Set a goal that's very measurable so you know when you've accomplished it. Set a goal that has a purpose. And set a goal that has time attached to it. Because that's also a very big part of light. The light that you shine. If you set a goal that's 10 years from now, and you can't see yourself accomplishing it in the next 1 to 9 years, it's so far out there, you're going to act as if it is so far away because you can't see it in your life. You feel like it's permanent, that you won't have this goal. And that will keep you stuck, or that'll keep you pivoting and going to the street over, where all the 99% of people are. And that leads into my next topic of showing up as if you've already became everything and accomplished everything, right? As your future self that's already accomplished overcoming all these caution signs knows exactly how to overcome these caution signs. So if you tap into your future self of all you want to become and all you want to achieve, you'll begin to have the confidence to show up as if you've already became everything and accomplished everything. Do you know exactly who you want to be and what you want to do in life? And if you don't, then go figure it out. That way, if you come up to a caution sign that's really hard to get over, you can say, what would my future self do? What would my future self that knows exactly how to overcome this tell me today? You can begin to ask yourself profound questions in order to move your needle forward. The moment you show up as if you've already became everything and achieved everything is the moment your life will change. The moment that you're sitting there and you're asking yourself, what would my future self do? Well, let's bring that energy in today. I choose to show up 100% as if I've already became everything and accomplished everything. And I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing it for my family, the world, so that I can make the impact that I'm intended to make in this world. Again, I've wanted to give up. In the past, sometimes it was a daily thing that I was battling with battles. Is this really worth it? And I'm here to tell you that it is. I'm not by any means the top of the top entrepreneur, speaker, coach at this point. My content is top of the top. My knowledge is top of the top. I know that I am showing up 100% as if I've already became everything and accomplished everything today. And that's why my needle's moving so quickly. But there was a time that I didn't have that confidence. There's a time that I did struggle. There is a time that I was in a pit and that I felt stuck and I didn't know what the hell I was doing with my life. But I'm here to tell you it's worth it. As long as you never fell, as long as you never quit, you never fail. As long as you never quit, you never fail. Be determined, be consistent, be persistent, and someday you will be on that road that everybody else dreams about being on. Thank you so much again for showing up. And truly, if you're ready to become more and achieve more, if you're in a place of wanting to give up, or not necessarily wanting to give up, you just want to have a community of support, you want to be coached so you can become more and achieve more, so that you can accomplish the next levels in your life. There's a link below with a Prosperous Life membership Join me where I coach you on a weekly basis on Mondays. And from there, we'll become more and achieve more together. So excited for you. Have a wonderful day.